Hi everyone, today's February the 29th. Oh, okay, I'm realizing what I'm doing with the microphone. Okay, well, today's February the 29th. For those that have been following my earlier tarot readings, no, my ex did not respond over me asking him about watching the baby. He didn't respond at all today because I asked him this early, like around 11 a.m. And so he never responded. So around 10 at night, I was telling him about how I have no problems with him and stuff like that. I wasn't trying to get back with him at all. I was just telling him how not angry I am at him if he ever wants to have a relationship with his son. So I had mentioned this in an earlier, not so far back, but an earlier video. Probably the last 5 videos, you can find it. I know I titled it in the title. So anyway, this is in relations to those last 5 videos I did. This one is about me putting child support on my ex and how it will go, how he'll react, if I'll get anything, how it will go. My ex is from France. And I am American, and I'm planning on moving back to America. And me and my ex-husband, it's a weird story. I'm married, but it's like my husband and I are, we're not like married in the heart. We're more like just still married by paper, but we get along really good. And I've been separated with him, but still living with him. And the reason why I still live with him is because when I was with my ex and he wanted me to live with him, well, he wanted us to move in together, things were just not adding up and I just did not feel good. So that's why I'm still here living with my soon-to-be ex-husband, because I just wasn't feeling good. But even though he's a really great guy, I'm not in love with him. And I don't think he's in love with me either. We kind of fell out of love with each other because of other issues that, I don't talk about. But, so anyway, he's been helping me to potentially open up a court case so I can collect child support from my ex-boyfriend. And he was a guy that really, was enthusiastic, charming, and came at me full force, and I fell for it because I never experienced something like that. And in the end, he just left me alone with my baby and completely ghosted me. And earlier spreads I did could show that he has a relationship, like even a marriage or a relationship, which I'm just so confused. It's so confusing, but it doesn't surprise me. So I'm just so confused. I hope one day I have the answers and then I can tell you all what the answers were and see if my tarot readings were right or spot on about what's going on. So anyway, whenever I do my child support case, it shows the Ace of Swords reverse and the Queen of Wands reverse. So he's not going to take it well. He's going to be mean. But even though, see, there's some bad cards, but the bad cards there's a lot of positive cards, and the positive cards outweigh the negative cards big time. So it's like he's a little ant next to a giant. So yeah, he's going to be pissed, but I'm going to get paid. Ace of Pentacles. And because it's the Ace of Pentacles, I'm even wondering what and how and why, all these questions, because many different cards could have came up for me getting paid or getting some kind of a payment. Ace of Pentacles is prosperity. So I'm even wondering what the hell. And it's because of getting out of my relationship, going forward, changing. Two Two of Wands. I want to keep this, Two of Wands, sorry, Two of Swords. Let me find out again the exact meaning of it. Let me see. So the Two of Swords this is just one of the many possibilities. It can reveal a person you cross swords with. It's likely that your difficult person is sharp-tongued, but don't be afraid of a lashing. Stand your ground and say what you think. So this one and these two are like him being pissed off at me for putting him on child support. But oh well, he just has to suck it up. And then the Six of Cups, the King of Cups reverse came out. I clarified him with the Ten of Cups. Ten of Pentacles reverse. So see, even why did this come up? So it's just, again, I don't know why the cards do this, because I'm asking about child support and it's going back to my relationship and how it's failed. Like, I didn't need to know that. I wasn't asking about that. And then the Ten of Pentacles has to do with money. Let me find out why. Again, I try to go over these before I record, but I still forget. Communication problems, money, property, fights over money and property, finances, a parent who tries to control their families with money. So in romantic relationships, money, property issues, and the demands of family get in the way of love. So I wonder how, if he even has like money and he's just, been hiding it. Anyway, you have here the Four of Pentacles, and then another reading that Four of Pentacles came up too. And then you have the Ace of the Ace of Wands, which is, going forward and starting a new life. And see here, this still means going forward, moving on. And this could mean that I've made a head over heart decision, to put my ex through this child support trial. The biggest concern I see is delays and communication problems, probably because, this is the French court and I speak English, and so that could be a problem. And delays as far as like if he wants to fight me, but if he fights me, it's like the American child support, where I'll have a lawyer from the child support and he'll have to hire a lawyer to fight me. But it's so easy, and that's why these cards are showing it's not going to be a problem. Yeah, he's going to try to give you a hard time, but you're still going to win, because I have everything. I have my son, his DNA, I have text messages, I have pictures, like I have everything I have text messages of him telling me that if I have a baby with him, that he'll completely take care of the baby financially, which he ended up not doing. So yeah. So then I asked to clarify these two cards, and I don't remember what these mean. I think it's like delays. But this is me getting my justice. And the Star came out too, despite like these This tower is more like an inner tower. It's more like maybe, oh yeah, this is like me realizing everything was all BS with my no, this is not part of it, but realizing this was all BS with my ex, that he was just a liar, deceiver, and me just being able to go forward. And also maybe that he's just a playboy. I don't know. I still don't know. I'm just like so confused because like when I would be with him, his phone would ring and he'd answer it, and it wasn't like ever suspicious. It's not like he had like his phone always like hidden or down, as people say, and like text messaging in secret. Like, I don't understand, you know, like, but I guess that's how it is sometimes. Like, sometimes some girls have really good boyfriends or cheater boyfriends that know how to cover it up. I just don't know. Maybe he was one of those for me. And then I'm just like a wounded warrior. I'm just exhausted from everything. And that does seem like me. I am heartbroken, but I'm not as heartbroken as I was in the beginning in my earlier videos, like where I'm literally crying as I'm doing my spreads. I'm like disappointed, a bit heartbroken, because, you know, of course, like, this is like a nightmare. It's like so crazy that during retrograde he actually reached out to me really briefly, and these like really brief text messages that I exchanged back and forth with him show me what a jerk he is, because he's like just still a cold-hearted asshole. And the only reason I'm able to finally understand that is just thanks to my tarot cards. Otherwise, I'd probably be lost and be like, why is he texting me once a day? Why is he not calling? Why is he not this? Why is he not that? The cards are showing me that he's a cold-hearted asshole, and that he may have already had another wife or girlfriend on top of it all. And that he has like some mental issues. And so it's like, it really sucks, because before I met him, like, well, not before, but when I first met him, I did a tarot reading on myself to know if I should go forward with him. And my tarot cards gave me the okay. They even showed that he was my soulmate. But it showed like the Wheel of Fortune. And there you go. And so I thought it was okay, but I just ended up walking into a nightmare. And well, I think this one, because I wanted to know about, you know, his girlfriend he's with. So she's the Queen of Pentacles. She has money. And this came out in another, like, these two, like, it's like she has money and she's stubborn with it. And I don't know what, I forgot what this was. And this is like he's a deceiver, a liar, trickster. I think this is like, let me see what that was again. It's the Hermit in reverse. Oh yeah, the Two of Pentacles too. I forgot what, but this is a card by itself. Maybe it was in the bottom of the deck, but I found it interesting because it says that sometimes the Two of Pentacles is making a decision about where to live, in particular a choice between home and a property abroad. And I thought that was interesting. So that's what that's about. Because apparently maybe my ex might try to be deceptive and try to like lure me to stay here in France. And I guess maybe my cards are just telling me not to fall for it, because it's just BS, more BS. Like, not to move, because I definitely want to move. I told him even when I met him that I wanted to move back home. Okay, so this is like like a false prophet, like a false person. You know, someone like those Catholic priests that do horrible stuff. So yeah, this is just, all of this is just horrible. And then leaving someone out in the cold. Here, hold on. And there's like bad morals too. Like, yeah, it's just a bad person. Yeah, it's like, gosh, I just got with the devil himself. Five of Pentacles reversed. In relationships, you may suffer due to a partner's selfish behavior. This person doesn't want to give to you emotionally and maybe withholding money. This card can also show you being ill-treated by an ex-partner who doesn't pay what is due. Whether or not my ex pays me, which I think he will, but whether or not he does pay me, oh well, because it's going to be difficult because I'm going to be in America and he's going to be in France. But at least for the rest of his 18 years, he can't work a regular job if he's like trying to get away from not paying his child support. Because that's at least the important thing, is that if he tries to own a business or if he tries to work a job with a paycheck, my son then will get that money. If he wants to be like all these other fathers that avoid trying to pay child support and they just work under the counter all the time, which that's, you know very well that's hard, then that's what he'll do, and he'll just have a hard life working under the counter, not getting any social security and probably not even getting paid fairly. But at least for 18 years he'll be having to do that. So that's my vengeance, is the child support. So my cards are showing me it's okay. He's gonna bitch. He's not gonna be nice about it. He's a jerk. But I'm gonna get my due. I'm gonna get my justice, so I can get paid and go forward with my plans. There might be a little delay. There might be some communication problems because of the language, but don't worry about it. You're gonna get what's due, and that's important. So yeah, I'm gonna do another vlog probably. Maybe I've said all I said already. Thanks for watching. Bye.